So we've taken our next step in this infinite journey of enlightenment. A series of events have taken place that has brought us to where we are right now. This is the most important time of our lives. It's in this very moment, which exists prior to a thought, that we have the potential to be. Being exists in this moment, in this time, and knowing, seeing, feeling, and experiencing all that there is right now. Stay tuned as Ron Ash teaches how to locate our special gift, connect with spirit, and intentionally create our experiences.
Do you have a special gift that you'd like to share with the world? Then consider broadcasting your message on pTRN. The Being Talk Radio Network is local, national, and international broadcasting with powerful programs that enlighten minds and change lives. BTRN hosts are passionate about purpose, motivating listeners to confidently move forward in the direction of their dreams. To host a show on BTRN, call 401-640-GIFT. Become a part of the Being Talk Radio Network today and contribute to positive change tomorrow. We are BTRN, the Being Talk Radio Network.
All Hallows Eve Psychic Fair on Sunday, October 28th at the Crown Plaza Hotel, Warwick, Rhode Island, from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. The event features Sherry Lord, International Channel, Sheila Marie, Forensic Psychic Medium, CBS Radio's Behind the Paranormal with Paul and Ben Eno, ghost tours, psychic readings, group readings, and more. All Hallows Eve Psychic Fair, Sunday, October 28th at the Crown Plaza Hotel. Visit allhallowsevepsychicfair.com.
The best way to predict the future is to create it. The Intuitive Life Coach takes a metaphysical approach to life coaching, identifying root issues, accessing key problems, and formulating a highly effective approach and resolution. Through proven coaching techniques, the Intuitive Life Coach will help you to move confidently in the direction of your dreams. Author, counselor, teacher Ron Ash is the Intuitive Life Coach. Call 424-777-LAWS or connect online at theintuitivelifecoach.me. Reach out and communicate with your loved ones on Earth and in spirit via Diane Gianlorenzo. Join Diane Gianlorenzo, Spirit Communicator for Humans and Animals, Wednesdays at 11 a.m. Eastern on the Being Talk Radio Network. Accurate, therapeutic, healing. Call Diane Gianlorenzo, Pet Psychic, at 386-308-1356 or visit DianeGianlorenzo.com.
Have you ever wished you could talk to the animals? The Pet Psychic can facilitate the communication between you and your animals on Earth, as well as those who have crossed over. Join the Pet Psychic on the Being Talk Radio Network. Communicate with your pets, past and present, through the abilities of the Pet Psychic.
Hello and welcome to the Psychic with Diane Gianlorenzo. I'm Ron Ash, and we are the Being Talk Radio Network, broadcasting live and local, national and international on great stations worldwide. For a complete list of our affiliates and show times, please visit us online at mybtrn.com. Again, that's mybtrn.com. We can also join us in chat and listen to this show and all previous shows via our on-demand feature. Again, mybtrn.com. I'm Ron Ash, and we are taking calls at 424-757-1425. Diane is a psychic medium for people and or their pets, which means she is able to give you a reading on finance, romance, career, as well as connect you with the ascended loved one or an ascended pet, which really is one and the same. Welcome, Diane Gianlorenzo.
I'm glad to be back. How's it going?
Everything is going just fine and dandy, young lady.
Glad to hear it. It's been a busy week.
Well,
a lot of calls this week.
Yeah, lots of planetary movements and lots of people looking to make sense out of them, I suppose, because, there's a lot of people looking for direction, clarity, information, what have you, on, like I said, finance, career, relationship. I think what's happening right now is that a lot of things that we have been manifesting, that we have been working on, putting our time and our thoughts into, are getting to the point where they are about ready to manifest, come to fruition.
I believe that.
Yeah.
I believe that. I've been seeing some things coming my way, slowly but surely, I'd have to say. So, and with a lot of my clients, that is so. Yeah, so things Definitely. Are just kind of at the point where they're lining up, just like the crops out there ready to be harvested. They look like they're ready, but there's just a couple of internal things that have to take place within their makeup before it gets time to, get out there and harvest all those crops, fruits or what have you. So, New England. New England is great too, because fall time means apples. Plenty of apples everywhere, and it's just the smell when you get out in that apple orchard and you're able to experience the scent of it all and the excitement. So many different varieties too. I mean, my wife tends to buy some apples that are a little bitter. I tend to like the sweeter varieties. And I'm not familiar enough with the names. Yeah, do you still go and pick them? Do you pick them there? They have tons of places in Rhode Island. You can go out there and you can pick your own if you so choose. I've done it in the past. We used to love that.
Yeah, now I kind of just go grab a basket.
Yeah, that's true. We used to always get the Macintosh at one place when we were kids in Rhode Island, but they always had the orchards. You could pick your own, which I love. I don't find a lot of that in my immediate area here in Florida. Apples don't really grow well.
What about
there,
oranges? Do they have people that
oranges
go out there
big,
and pick your own oranges?
Yeah, you really don't have to even purchase them in a store. A lot of people have their own orange trees and, the large lemon trees. And, they get such a bountiful harvest, as you mentioned, that they just put them in baskets in their front yards and you drive by and pick them out.
Yeah. My dad has, I believe, a lemon tree in his backyard, and Carrie may have an orange tree back there, and they do pick the fruit off of that. Very tasty, nothing like fresh fruit. There's something about that fruit that comes in the supermarket and the styrofoam and the plastic wrap.
Yeah, it kind of ruins it.
Yeah,
I agree.
I don't get it. Why do people even buy that? It has no flavor at all.
Yeah, they've actually did an energetic study, like the aura of it, and the supermarket tomato, and then a fresh grown one from a non-commercial farm.
Organic.
And the aura around it was amazingly different, much brighter and larger, which was, just another proof that energy really is real. So.
Yeah. And I think that comes into play, too, with a lot of our children that eat vegetables for the first time, and they just don't like them. Yeah. And most likely, I think they're trying the ones from the market. I'm like, how can you not love a fresh-grown tomato right out of your neighbor's garden? It's unbelievable, the flavor in it. It's a fruit.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And we're very instinctual.
No good.
Yeah, we are animals, so kids are probably, kids are trying them and instinctually picking up the chemicals and pesticides in them and not liking them. That's true.
Now, I heard yesterday they have found that there is a chemical that they put inside the cans for canned fruit, canned vegetables that's very dangerous, especially to children as they're growing. It affects their metabolism, I believe, and it contributes largely to the obesity factor in this country, which is I think it's 49% or something like that of children are overweight or obese now. And there's actually a chemical that they... so the cans don't rust, and that chemical is coming into play.
Yeah, there's so many chemicals. We used to grow our own. My dad always had a big garden. Did you guys have a garden growing up?
Yeah, we did. We had several attempts of a garden, and whatever we didn't have, we had neighbors that would have an abundance, and they would share it with us, which was always a treat. Oh,
I love that. I miss that. It was a lot of work, but we had a pretty big family, so we always had that as a supplement. because I remember my mom going shopping. Grocery shopping was huge with 7 kids. But God, I loved farming. I loved doing that. The gardening. I miss doing that. So we don't. It's kind of hard here with all the sand in Florida. But I've done some with the pots. You know, in the pots and growing the tomatoes. But my squirrels like to eat them.
Yeah, well, that's true. It is a battle with the squirrels. I've battled them many a times, and I found the best thing is just feed them something else away from your. With me, it's always been the bird feeders. You know, they like to get into my bird feeder. So I just decided, all right, I'm going to set a little bowl aside somewhere with some things, you know, nuts and stuff that I don't really want, or acorns, and let them, you know, have a blast over there and keep them away from my feeders. The funniest thing was that I had some feeders on a post, you know, one of those poles that comes up and it kind of loops in the top, and you can hang 2 feeders on there. And they kept climbing right up that pole and eating. But the problem was that not just that they were eating the food, but they would break the feeders. So I greased it up with some of that cooking spray, the PM.
I've heard that. And you watch them. Did it work? Did they slide down?
Oh, my God. It was hilarious. It was like little firemen squirrels down a fire pole. They were going hand over hand, and they would just slip right down to the bottom. Hilarious.
Oh, that's funny.
So do you think we're moving towards that? I do. I think we are moving towards more home gardens, becoming more self-sufficient.
Yeah, I don't know how we're not, Ron. I've been saying that for years. I really don't know how we're not moving towards that with all the, information being passed around so quickly. It's like you said, as soon as there's a study done or a chemical goes out, I mean, people don't want to be giving this to their children. I don't want to give it to my dogs, let alone my kids. You know.
Yeah, and I want to reiterate, it's not just in the cans. There's a chemical that they also put in plastics and things like that. So Google it, great resource. You can research all about it and try to keep that stuff to a minimum because, very, very harmful. They actually outlawed it in the baby foods. Why they didn't outlaw it and everything else, I have no idea, but very detrimental to a young infant. So, definitely. Look, this has been a public service announcement from the Being Talk Radio Network.
And we appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, boy. All right, let's take some calls. We have Kristen from Florida joining us. Hello, Kristen.
Hi, how are you?
Excellent.
Hi, Kristen.
Hello.
What can we
do for you?
Sorry. I guess I was wondering if it was possible to connect with someone who has passed on.
Who is it?
My grandfather.
Okay, Kristen, what's his name?
Eugene.
Oh, that's funny. Okay. I kept getting a Eugene around me all last night, so I would say he's probably been trying to get through to you for a little bit. Is that true? For a week? Have you been feeling his energy?
I can't tell.
Okay. Let me ask you this.
Energies.
Anyways, okay, I understand. Has he's acknowledging somebody's birthday coming up, or just like now, whose birthday was just happening? Was it his or yours, or there's somebody's birthday he keeps acknowledging?
My birthday's coming up in October, and my daughter's birthday just passed in August, and 2 of his daughter's birthdays just passed in August.
Okay, so I think he's trying to talk about yours. 18 is 18. Who does 18 relate to? Is that your daughter, or is that your birth date?
No. Mine's the 15th.
Yours the 15th. He keeps talking about the 18th. The number 18th keeps coming up. I do believe he's talking about your birthday, the one coming up, acknowledging that. And let me see what else he has. Did you have a specific question for him?
Just kind of. He just passed in August.
Okay.
On the 10th. So it's very. It's a recent pass. So
okay.
I'm just trying to connect. Basically to make sure that he's at peace, and if he has. Something to, that he wants to get across.
To relay, sure. Well, the first thing he's mentioning physically is he had a lot of, arthritis in the right hand or pain in the right hand. Do you understand that?
No.
Okay. He keeps relating to the hand pain.
Okay.
He keeps like opening his hand and closing it, and it feels like there was pain there, and he wants everyone to know that feels better. So, did he have some kind of injury, or is he referring to you? Are you the one with the pain in the right hand?
No.
Okay.
He didn't have pain in the right hand either.
Okay, this is really strong. I'm getting like right up and down my arm, and my hand is like really hurting, and he keeps acknowledging the pain in the right hand. Okay, I'm opening it. I'm getting pain in it. So it, I don't know if he heard it at one point in his life. So this must be some kind of validation. I'm going to ask you just to take that info if you don't recognize it now.
Okay. Yeah, I'll write it.
But it's really strong in my hand. So I know he's acknowledging or somebody with it, but he keeps kind of opening and closing the hand with determination. Like it's hard to open and close. Okay.
Okay.
So if you don't recognize it, that's fine. Set that aside. It's so powerful, I have to pass it on. Okay, so I know the birthday coming up, there's a feeling of, sorry, won't be here. Okay?
Okay.
Now, there feels like there was some kind of distance between the two of you. Was that physical?
When he passed?
He just makes me feel like a distance of traveling, or somebody had to travel to see him.
He was in the hospital. And he was moved from like place to place, from hospital to hospital.
He was being moved. Okay, because he's showing me like a distance, like traveling, going, and he's saying he's glad that's done. That he didn't like that. Okay, he didn't like moving. That traveling part. Not his favorite thing. So this makes me feel like he was ready to cross over. Okay?
Okay.
There's a calming feeling there. Again, he's bringing up the hand information. So I'm going to tell you to let that percolate and probably mention it to, he keeps talking about the older daughter. The older daughter. The one with the pretty eyes or something with her eyes. Does she have like really pretty blue eyes or something going on with the eyesight with her?
My daughter?
No, this would be, he's saying his oldest, this is your
mom.
daughter you're saying. That's your mom. Okay, I'm confused.
His
oldest daughter.
That's my mom.
That's your mom. Does she have something going with the eyes or really pretty eyes? Okay.
She has brown eyes.
What is going on with the eyes with her?
Nothing right now. I mean, she wears glasses, but...
She wears glasses. He keeps mentioning it. And does she have really pretty eyes, your mom?
No. She has brown eyes. My oldest daughter, I would say she more so has the pretty eyes. But she doesn't have
He's
eye
acknowledging
problems.
the oldest daughter. I'm assuming it was his. But if it's yours, it's fine. He keeps saying pretty eyes. There's a feeling like Sari's going to miss out. Like with he's talking about the birthday really strong in the hand. So I'm going to tell you again, probably want to ask your mom about the hand if he had an injury to it at one point, because it feels like a really strong point of validation. Okay?
Okay. Would it be because I held his hand?
Was it his right hand? Was he keep opening and closing it, or you kept opening and closing it?
It would have been his right hand that I was holding.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you.
His problems were back problems. Like he had back problems and intestinal problems.
Kristen, so you were holding his hand. Will you keep like opening and closing it? Because he keeps opening and closing his hand.
I just kept holding his hand and kept telling other people to like lay their hands like on him and hold his hand to connect with him.
Oh, okay, hand. That's what he was acknowledging. Okay, because he's making my hand hurt like all the way up. I'm like, whoa! He keeps giving me this energy. So that makes sense. Okay, thanks. I thought it was an injury. He keeps opening and closing like it was an issue. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So. Yeah, I would probably say that's the validation there with holding the hand. I will tell you this, there's a little fogginess with him, okay, and I usually get that if somebody had dementia or was on strong medications, because the communication is a bit of, like, fogginess. Was he a bit in and out of it?
He was, and his wife has dementia.
His wife has dementia. Okay. Okay. There is a little bit of confusion coming through. Again, I kept feeling it, to me I was feeling like an injury. He wasn't correcting me. But there's a smile there with the holding of the hand, okay, with the hand element there. So I want you to know that that was very comforting to him. And I have to ask you this. Just one last question. Do you have another daughter?
Yes, I have 2 daughters.
You have 2 daughters as well?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. There's a feeling of one more coming. Are you planning on having another child?
My sister's pregnant.
Yes, she's pregnant. Okay. That's the one more coming. Okay.
Yes, she's due in January.
Okay. He's smiling. There's some kind of smile and smirk there with don't forget the namesake. Okay. So he's kind of like, that would be he had quite a sense of humor, your grandpa.
Yes, very much.
Yeah, and he's kind of joking
she's
like,
having a girl.
Yeah, he's saying, if you're looking for a name, okay, and he's tapping his chest, going, mine's a nice name. Okay. So tell your sister that, because it's a really sweet feeling of joking around with her like that. I would be really honored. Yeah. Very sweet. So like Eugene would be a Jean, for a girl or something, but he's got a sweet sense of humor. So please bring that through to your sister and your family. The sense of humor is coming through very kindly. He says he's got some work to do, so I guess it's not all just making me feel. He's making me feel like he's got some work to do, and he'll be keeping an eye on everybody. He's very sweet.
Okay. Yeah.
Very sweet.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Right.
Sorry about the little bit of confusion. I must have been picking up a bit of the grandmother dementia there. It was a little foggy, but
yeah, that's
thank
okay.
you.
Yeah, she had that, and he was on medication because he was on pain meds.
Okay.
So it kind of changed his personality towards, the end. So that could be that as well.
Well, I would tell you, to remember the sense of humor and his protective feeling, because he is telling me he's going to be watching over the whole family. And it's a very comforting, protective feeling with him. It's just a very warm feeling that comes through, very reassuring, okay?
Yes, that's him.
So I would try to remember that part, I think, is what he's trying to impart, okay? Because that's the feeling that comes through very strong. All righty?
Okay, thank
All
you
right,
so much.
Kristen. Thanks for the call.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
18 has been coming up a lot lately in my life.
Oh, really?
Yeah. My friend came through last night. He was born on August 18th, and he said that a Memorial Day will be coming up on 10/18 for me. He won't tell me what it is.
Oh, no kidding. Maybe you were jumping in there. Well, that's my birthday, too, on the 18th in January.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, so 18th.
So maybe that's what... It's my birthday, and a lot of times I'll see it when somebody's talking about a birthday. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I wonder if he was just acknowledging that. But hey, it was probably around you too. You just heard it again. There you go, Ron.
All right. We'll be back with more Diane Gianlorenzo, psychic medium for people and or their pets, right after these messages. Hold tight.
Experience the power of being. Join author and intuitive life counselor Ron Ash on an infinite journey of enlightenment. Being explores the various modalities associated with self-help and spirituality. Master divine guidance. Connect to source energy and expand your consciousness. For a complete list of our affiliate stations and showtimes, visit beingwithronash.com.
Do you have a special gift that you'd like to share with the world? Then consider broadcasting your message on BTRN. The Being Talk Radio Network is local, national, and international broadcasting with powerful programs that enlighten minds and change lives. BTRN hosts are passionate about purpose, motivating listeners to confidently move forward in the direction of their dreams. To host a show on BTRN, call 401-640-GIFT. Become a part of the Being Talk Radio Network today and contribute to positive change tomorrow. We are BTRN, the Being Talk Radio Network.
All Hallows Eve Psychic Fair on Sunday, October 28th at the Crown Plaza Hotel, Warwick, Rhode Island, from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. The event features Sherry Lord, International Channel, Sheila Marie, Forensic Psychic Medium, CBS Radio's Behind the Paranormal with Paul and Ben Eno, ghost tours, psychic readings, group readings, and more. All Hallows Eve Psychic Fair, Sunday, October 28th at the Crown Plaza Hotel. Visit allhallowsevepsychicfair.com.
Bridge the gap between Earth and the spiritual plane of existence. Join author and psychic medium Joseph Labruto III on a multi-dimensional journey of transformation every Tuesday at 11 a.m. on Being with Ron Ash. Communicate with a deceased loved one, the Ascended Masters, spirit guides, angels, and other spiritual beings, or ask Joseph about your career, relationship, or life path. There is more to life than what we know. Find the answers at www.psychicmediumjoseph.com.
Psychic medium Catherine Glass has a delightfully pleasing, empathetic approach that significantly contributes to her ability to advise, heal, and guide. Allow Catherine Glass to help you resolve life's issues through spirit communication, psychic intuitive readings, or reconnective healing. Be inspired by Catherine Glass Mondays at 11 a.m. Eastern on the Being Talk Radio Network. Counselor, healer, teacher, Catherine Glass. Psychic medium, 978-369-9228 or catherineglass.com. Rhode Island Natural Awakenings magazine is the perfect resource for those seeking a healthy, natural lifestyle. In every free monthly publication, you'll find practical, cutting-edge information on natural health, nutrition, personal growth, green living, creative expression, and more. Find Natural Awakenings wherever free magazines are found. Read it online at rinaturalawakenings.com or call 401-709-2473. Feel good, live simply, laugh more. Rhode Island Natural Awakenings magazine.
True knowledge evokes wisdom. Wisdom is knowledge in practice. Selective knowledge facilitates error. In spirit is truth. Darshini in Spirit will help you find the answers you seek. Darshini sees. Internationally renowned clairvoyant and spiritual guide Darshini has a refreshingly honest and candid style that contributes greatly to her ability to counsel, heal, and guide. Motivational speaker, author, teacher. Experience Darshini in Spirit at 714-348-9994. Visit darshini-inspirit.com.
The best way to predict the future is to create it. The Intuitive Life Coach takes a metaphysical approach to life coaching, identifying root issues, accessing key problems, and formulating a highly effective approach and resolution. Through proven coaching techniques, the Intuitive Life Coach will help you to move confidently in the direction of your dreams. Author, counselor, teacher Ron Ash is the Intuitive Life Coach. Call 424-777-LAWS or connect online at theintuitivelifecoach.me.
Do you have a special gift that you'd like to share with the world? Then consider broadcasting your message on BTRN. The Being Talk Radio Network is local, national, and international broadcasting with powerful programs that enlighten minds and change lives. BTRN hosts are passionate about purpose, motivating listeners to confidently move forward in the direction of their dreams. To host a show on BTRN, call 401-640-GIFT. Become a part of the Being Talk Radio Network today and contribute to positive change tomorrow. We are BTRN, the Being Talk Radio Network.
Reach out and communicate with your loved ones on Earth and in spirit via Diane Gianlorenzo. Join Diane Gianlorenzo, Spirit Communicator for Humans and Animals, Wednesdays at 11 a.m. Eastern on the Being Talk Radio Network. Accurate, therapeutic, healing. Call Diane Gianlorenzo, Pet Psychic, at 386-308-1356 or visit DianeGianlorenzo.com.
Have you ever wished you could talk to the animals? The Pet Psychic can facilitate the communication between you and your animals on Earth as well as those who have crossed over. Join the Pet Psychic on the Being Talk Radio Network. Communicate with your pets, past and present, through the abilities of the Pet Psychic.
You're like a rainbow, like a rainbow.
Welcome back. You are being with Ron Ash and Diane Gianlorenzo, and this is the Pet Psychic on the Being Talk Radio Network, live and local, national and international, on great stations worldwide. For a complete list of our affiliates and show times, please visit us online at mybtrn.com. That was Eric Peterson bringing us back from break with his title Rainbow. You can connect with Eric and all of our guests, past, present, and future, at mybtrn.com. That's mybtrn.com. We're taking calls at 424-757-1425. That is our own number, so write that down. Once again, 424-757-1425. We have Gail from Memphis, Tennessee, joining us. Hello, Gail.
Hi there. I just got a dog about 6 weeks ago. It's a rescue. And the dog is, a little wild right now and tends to bite and is mouthy. And I'm just kind of wondering what's its background and what can I do? Is there anything I can do to make him assimilate better with us?
Yeah, is this dog, I'm picking up like a name like Roscoe. What did you name him?
He's a rescue. We named him Bailey.
Okay, because he keeps telling me his name before, or he liked Roscoe.
Okay.
Do you know what his name was before?
No.
No. Okay, he's telling me you're not calling him by the right name. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So, he's rather disturbed by this. So I'm telling him that's his new name. And he's like, yeah, but my name... So he knows what his name was. It was like a Roscoe or Rascal. I definitely feel an R and an S. So I would just explain to him this is his new name. Just keep using it because he thinks it's kind of weird. Okay, that's his first concern coming up. Alrighty, Gail.
Okay.
But he's going to be fine. Just give it time. Oh. I'm positive this dog is going to fit in very well with y'all. Just give him time. He's rather confused, okay, more than this is his way of expressing it. There's a lot of energy with this dog that is confused. I think this dog had a nice home, and he either got out and somebody captured him, or there's confusion there. Like, he just got out, and he's confused when he's going home. Okay? Do you know how the dog was found or turned in?
No, I know they a rescue here in Memphis got him from a rescue in southern Alabama, and they brought him up to Memphis.
Yeah, he's confused with all these, like, the home is just like, what's going on? And so... first of all, you want to really relay to him, even though he may not understand English, he'll understand the vibration of it, okay? That this is his permanent home, okay, Gail? This is it. He's staying. This is his home. So you're going to see him acting up a little bit because there's a lot of confusion. Where am I going? What's next? The name is confusing to him. So just be repetitive with him. With the biting... That's really simple when they're mouthy like that and biting. You just do what you do with the puppy. He's really smart and he'll react well. Again, he's just used to playing with other dogs where he got to do that. But really simple, when he does that, you just pull away and don't play with him or just ignore him, okay? Not in a cruel way, but you just pull away. You can say no, pull your hand away and just turn around. So he knows that's not acceptable behavior, okay? But he's used to doing this, and he keeps showing me he was with a little pit bull, a little brown pit bull at one point.
Oh, okay.
Was that at the rescue that he was playing with?
Don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
Not the rescue in Memphis. They didn't have any pit bulls.
I understand, because you're asking about his past, and I'm seeing a little pit bull, a dark, it's kind of dark brown pit bull, really sweet, but they played kind of rough like that with their mouth. They'd grab each other at the throat. They'd grab each other, not like killing each other, but that was a play way, okay? And that's what he's used to. So you're just going to have to. He's going to learn. Don't worry about it. He's extremely smart. Is he the one with the spots on him?
No, he's just one color. He's a
okay.
Like
then
color.
He's showing me the dog with the spots. Okay, so there was a pit bull, dark brown, definitely had spots that he was with. Okay, so there's feelings of a lot of questions with him, like what's going on, where are they? But I'm going to tell you to keep telling him he's home and just give it time. You are planning on keeping him forever, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Gail, I think you made a really good choice. It's going to take a couple of months to get him acclimated to the new environment where he knows he's staying. Okay?
Okay.
And I think, like you said, because he's been bounced around, there really is a lot of confusing energy around him and not sure where we're staying, where we're going next. So just keep telling him this is your home, okay? Permanent home, and that he's staying, that he's safe. He really likes you. He keeps saying you smell pretty. Do you put perfume on or something nice on?
No, I don't.
Okay, he keeps telling me you smell good.
Okay.
So I don't know if you're using
in the kitchen.
Oh, in the kitchen, because we were just talking about apples earlier, and there's a feeling of smelling apples. Like, do you use apple pectin in your hair, like shampoo?
No, I made apple pie recently.
There you go, apple pie.
You made apple pie.
Say that. Apple pie came up last night too.
Okay, Ron, because we were talking about that earlier, and I'm having the feeling that he's smelling that. Well, you must have been cooking, Gail, in the kitchen, and now you smell like apple pie after, because
apple
he keeps
pie.
saying you. Yeah, he's not talking about the pie. He's talking about you smell really good. You smell like apples. So he really likes that. He likes being there. Okay.
Okay, good.
He's going to be fine. Give him time. All righty?
Right. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right. Thanks for the call. Yeah, apple pie. Apple pie came right to mind, too. We were talking about that last night as I was mentioning my friend Rodney came through, and he mentioned my mom's apple pie. Nobody makes an apple pie like my mom.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that
and it
smells
comes up again.
Smells
I'm usually really
such a wonderful
really
way
good.
of identifying things and verifying the
it is. But this little dog was telling me she smelled like apples, so I thought maybe it was a shampoo. That's funny, though, how they see it.
And it's so important to let them feel like it's their own home. Maybe give them a little corner, their own little bed, their own little toys. Just keep that there and give them that feeling that, this is your home, don't worry. And that's a big problem with the rescue dogs, too, because many times they are going from owner to owner, and they don't really have that opportunity to assimilate and feel comfortable that, yes, I'm going to stay here. The more they move around, the less. Same thing with children. I worked with a lot of children who were in and out of shelters and stuff, and that was one of the biggest issues. They never felt like they were going to be anywhere for a long time, and many of them began to feel that the shelter was more of a home to them than anywhere else because they always had the same people kind of there all the time. Rather than from foster family to foster family. All right, let's go to...
it's so important to feel like you belong somewhere.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yep. Let's go to Kathy in Missouri. Hello, Kathy.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, Kathy.
Hi. My question is about a dog that my daughter had that is now passed. Now, it's a large collie. And that dog always acted like I was her best friend. She looked forward to hearing me come through the door or arrive at her apartment. But I did not meet the dog for about 2 or 3 years after she purchased the dog.
Okay.
And I can't explain. I've always been curious about where that comes from. Because...
That she felt connected to you?
Right.
Mhm. Kathy, you have a really motherly aura about you. You have a really motherly essence. So, what was the collie's name?
Daisy.
Daisy. Sweet. Okay. The energy that she was feeling was just very comfortable. Okay, with you. And again, it's very maternal. Do you get that a lot? Do people tell you that a lot?
Yes. I'm very patient.
Yeah, very maternal. And, of course, she could feel that really easily. Now, not that your daughter didn't have patience, but it just wasn't on the level, the calm, the motherly, maternal feeling that you have. And she was really drawn to that. Okay?
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, she's really drawn to that. So you have this very precious energy that just felt to her like her mom, actually, is what it feels like, a maternal feeling that obviously in this case crosses over species, okay, because she was feeling it. So she says that. Now, are you the one that wears glasses?
Yes.
Okay. She is showing me walking up and licking your face and kind of bumping the glasses with her nose. Did she do that to you?
Oh, it's been a long time. I'm sure she did.
Okay.
She was in my lap
Yeah. Yeah. She comes up and she licks the right side of your face, and then with the top of her nose, she like bumps into the glasses. So that's how she's telling me you have glasses.
Okay.
Yeah, she's doing well. She keeps making me feel the rubbing of the tummy, so she must have had some kind of no, I don't want to confuse this. She just did this in another reading. She loved the tummy rubbed. Are you the one that rubbed the tummy?
She would. I don't really. Yes, I think so, because she would come and sit, turn around and back up, and sit right in front of me. So I would put my arms around her. Yeah.
Okay, because she has her hand rubbing the tummy for a long time. So that was very comforting to her. But you have a very maternal energy again, and that's what she was drawn to. And then she makes me feel there's a smaller dog around. Who has the smaller dog?
Well, I have a smaller dog now.
Okay, what dog is that?
Ruby.
Ruby. R-U-B-Y?
Yes.
Okay, Ruby. Okay. Ruby is jumping up because Daisy is acknowledging the smaller dog around, and Ruby is jumping up. Ruby's more active, correct? Jumps up a lot?
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Yeah. Well, Daisy is acknowledging Ruby, and Ruby's jumping up. It's kind of like she's passing over passing over the talking stick to your dog. Like, okay, say something, because this one's around. But this one's jumping up. I feel her energy really strong, and again, you just have this energy that animals relate to. I don't, and I think people too. I don't think it's anything, beyond just a very comforting energy that you put out, which is very healing.
Okay.
Alrighty. Did you have any specific questions for her?
No. That's it.
All right.
I was just curious.
Kathy.
Okay.
We've got you covered then. Thanks, Kathy.
Okay. All right.
All right. We're going to have to take another quick break. We'll be back with more Diane Gianlorenzo, psychic medium for people and or their pets, right afterwards. And you can connect with Diane at DianeGianlorenzo.com or by calling 386-308-1356 to schedule a private session with Diane. We'll be back with more. See you in a few.
Have you ever wished you could talk to the animals? The Pet Psychic can facilitate the communication between you and your animals on Earth, as well as those who have crossed over. Join the Pet Psychic on the Being Talk Radio Network. Communicate with your pets, past and present, through the abilities of the Pet Psychic.
Reach out and communicate with your loved ones on Earth and in spirit via Diane Gianlorenzo. Join Diane Gianlorenzo, Spirit Communicator for Humans and Animals, Wednesdays at 11 a.m. Eastern on the Being Talk Radio Network. Accurate, therapeutic, healing. Call Diane Gianlorenzo, Pet Psychic, at 386-308-1356 or visit DianeGianlorenzo.com.
Do you have a special gift that you'd like to share with the world? Then consider broadcasting your message on pTRN. The Being Talk Radio Network is local, national, and international broadcasting with powerful programs that enlighten minds and change lives. BTRN hosts are passionate about purpose, motivating listeners to confidently move forward in the direction of their dreams. To host a show on BTRN, call 401-640-GIFT. Become a part of the Being Talk Radio Network today and contribute to positive change tomorrow. We are BTRN, the Being Talk Radio Network.
Psychic medium Catherine Glass has a delightfully pleasing, empathetic approach that significantly contributes to her ability to advise, heal, and guide. Allow Catherine Glass to help you resolve life's issues through spirit communication, psychic intuitive readings, or reconnective healing. Be inspired by Catherine Glass Mondays at 11 a.m. Eastern on the Being Talk Radio Network. Counselor, healer, teacher, Catherine Glass. Psychic medium, 978-369-9228 or catherineglass.com.
Are you interested in promoting yourself, your business, or your platform? If so, you should contact RMA Associates for the most cost-effective ways to promote what you do. RMA has over 25 years of experience helping their clients grow while meeting the challenges of an ever-changing market. Email RMA today at rma.associates@yahoo.com for more information. Again, that's rma.associates@yahoo.com.
Are you seeking guidance and clarity in your life? Internationally known psychic medium Sherry Hobson can guide you to a brighter future. Access your Akashic records revealing soul patterns that will help enable you to change your life. Or connect to your angelic guidance, spirit guides, or those who have crossed over. Schedule your private session today at 760-521-2027 or at sherryhobson.com.
The best way to predict the future is to create it. The Intuitive Life Coach takes a metaphysical approach to life coaching, identifying root issues, accessing key problems, and formulating a highly effective approach and resolution. Through proven coaching techniques, the Intuitive Life Coach will help you to move confidently in the direction of your dreams. Author, counselor, teacher Ron Ash is the Intuitive Life Coach. Call 424-777-LAWS or connect online at theintuitivelifecoach.me.
Capture the essence of the moment. Discover the possibilities for your future. The Tarot Life Coach uses an ancient form of counseling known as the Tarot to help you find the answers to life's many questions from an intuitive, spiritual perspective. Join psychic medium Tanya Melendez for the Tarot Life Coach, Thursdays at 11 a.m. Eastern on the Being Talk Radio Network. Romance, career, finance. Find the answers at www.tarotlifecoach.com.
Stacey Davidson, Everything Is About You, from her album Narrow Gate, available everywhere great music is sold. You can connect with Stacey and all of our guests, past, present, and future, at mybtrn.com. That's mybtrn.com. We are the Being Talk Radio Network, and you are tuning into the Pet Psychic with Diane Gianlorenzo. I'm Ron Ash, and we are live and local, national and international, on great stations worldwide. For a complete list of our affiliates and show times, please visit us online at mybtrn.com. That's mybtrn.com. We have Terry from Ohio joining us. Hello, Terry.
Hi.
Hi.
How is everybody?
Excellent.
Good.
What can we do for you?
Well, I've been hurt by someone that I love, and this person has continually lied to me through the years, and I'm looking for the truth. Mm-hmm. And I'm just asking if maybe one of the spirits might come forward and tell me if this is the truth he's given me or not. I just need the truth.
Okay. Terry, your question was that there's someone you're seeing that's lied to you?
Yes.
Okay, the very first entity is Archangel Raphael that I see around you. Do you have a connection with him?
Yes, I do.
Okay. He is around you. So I know he's often the archangel of, communication, of clear communication, which tells me that you haven't really been concise. Okay? So when you ask if he's telling you the truth, I want to tell you that it feels, when you communicate, you have to be really clear in your actions as well as... I'm sorry?
It's my husband. He got on the social network and began flirting with some woman and then doing private messaging. And
okay.
he's telling me that it's nothing, but that's not what I'm feeling.
Mm-hmm. And when I see Archangel Raphael, it's telling me that you want to be really concise with communication with him. To, this isn't working for me, or not just asking him questions, but putting down exactly, communicating with him exactly what you want and what you don't want, and that, it's hurting you, and that this isn't going to be okay with you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's the first thing that comes up. Ron, what do you want to tell us?
The real problem that you have is this is giving you an incredible amount of discomfort, and he should understand that this is causing his wife, who he loves, discomfort, and he should stop it just because of that.
Do you understand that, honey? I mean, that's the most important thing. That doesn't need to be a big going back and forth and lying. And
yeah, the bottom line is this makes you feel uncomfortable. I've had it happen to me before. I've had people that were in my life, friends, females, and my wife simply said, listen, I understand it's a platonic relationship. You like to spend time with each other. However, it makes me very uncomfortable, and I believe that I'm seeing something that you're not seeing.
Well, he seems to think I'm not right about this, even though they've exchanged phone numbers now.
It doesn't matter. It makes you feel uncomfortable, and he needs to discontinue it.
But he has, and I...
But you need to make the communication very clear. This isn't working for me. Not this might work, or you can talk me into this working. And I believe that's why I'm seeing Raphael so strong around you, is you really need to make this very clear to him that this isn't going to work within our vows. This is not what I want within the marriage.
Well, I did tell him that last night, and now he's saying that he didn't do anything, but what I read on his text, his messages, shows different.
Yeah.
It shows different.
So you already know the answer. It needs to stop.
Yeah, and that's the mistake people make in relationships, is they're looking for a different answer, when the truth is they should be the ones communicating the truth, which is, this isn't working for me. And when he keeps saying, well, it's like, no, he's getting back off track of what you said, and what Ron just said is, no, that's not acceptable.
Okay, but I don't know where to go from here. I don't know if I should stay with him or not, because what I read tells me he crossed the line.
Okay.
Well,
what does your heart
you
tell
have
you
to
to do?
Be clear with him, communicate, and what does your heart tell you to do?
Leave.
Yeah. And you might want to communicate that. Just be very clear. I mean, a lot of people just, they think if they lose the way sometimes, they think, well, she really doesn't see it, and he might just be having a little fun with flirtation. But in reality, he probably doesn't know, the repercussions of this, or how much it really is hurting you. And that's why you really want to communicate that very clearly to you. I just see Raphael all around you with this communication thing. And just don't get sidetracked with what it is or what it isn't, or how detailed it is, or, like Ron said, just make it clear this is not acceptable.
It makes you uncomfortable. It needs to stop. And before everybody jumps off, I'm going to leave, I'm going to get a divorce. Go see a counselor, a marriage counselor. It's very inexpensive. Most health coverages will cover the first 3 visits for free, and then there's probably a copay, $10 or $20. But, it's worth it for the simple reason, whether you believe in psychology or not, have a neutral third party really look at this and explain to him and maybe even explain to you and come to some kind of common ground there.
Okay. Well, thank you.
You're very welcome.
That's so good. That's good advice, Ron. Because people always think it's like black or white, and you're so right. There's so much more involved in a relationship that a lot of times, the other person just doesn't really see what they're doing. And like you said, it takes a third party to look at both of them and go, yeah, this isn't working. You shouldn't be doing this. And to wake them up.
Many times these types of relationships, online especially, are filling a gap that exists inside a relationship with your spouse, partner, wife, what have you, husband. And you can go and you can counsel if you can't communicate amongst each other and find a way to fill those gaps in. As many people say, they jumped out of the frying pan and into the fire because they had 90% with their spouse and they were looking for that 10%, and they ended up giving up the 90%. They got the 10%, and then all of a sudden they're looking back and saying, "Whoa, wait a second, where's my 90%?"
Well, I love that saying that the grass is always greener on the other side. You got to water your own grass.
It really is. I mean, a relationship is a living entity, and we need to put some energy into it. It doesn't always go our way, and we have to consider the other person's feelings and emotions. And it gets complicated. The less communication that exists within the relationship, the more problems will eventually arise, and before you know it, you're mad at each other, and you don't even know why.
Right. Yeah. Amen. That's true.
But the online thing, it can be the mind. I think that there's I know there is. I don't know the exact biblical quote, but it's in regards to really having an affair with your mind. Basically, and from a metaphysical point of view, very powerful, because if you are, it's just a matter of time before the universe sets things up and you end up doing something that you regret with that person, cheating on the person that you love and you're really committed to. You're just playing with fire. Sometimes it's better off not just to stay off that road, but don't even go in that neighborhood.
Right. Yeah, I like that. And how many people that leave because they've been the ones that are cheating or stepped out, and then later they're sitting there going, "That was so stupid. I can't believe I threw away my wife and my kids for this, or my husband and my kids for this." And you're looking at them going, "Really?" But they just don't see it at the time. So
the ego can be a very tricky thing, and someone starts catering to it. We start moving in that direction. We'll end up on the road to regret for sure. So take the time. Neutral third party. You can't really talk to a friend and a family member about it. Both go. Somebody that you don't know is there, a professional psychotherapist, and can kind of make sense out of what's going on in your life. Take the time.
100%, yeah.
So Diane Gianlorenzo, DianeGianlorenzo.com. If you'd like to schedule a private session with Diane, you could do so at 386-308-1356. What are some of the services that you offer, Diane?
Well, I do the animal communication, of course, the mediumship with pets and people. I read the energy around people and animals also, so we can see if there's anything going on. And intuitive guidance, what's coming up, what direction you would behoove you to take, and things like that. But I also have a fundraiser coming up tomorrow night, Thursday night, right here in Ormond Beach, actually in Daytona. Okay. Yeah, so it's at the Halifax Yacht Club, and I've just been doing fundraisers now to do any kind of events, but not so much doing any galleries or anything. But besides that, it's all phone readings. Busy this month.
All right, great, awesome. Thanks for coming in today. The Pet Psychic with Diane Gianlorenzo. We'll be back soon. If you'd like to connect with Diane or any of our guests, past, present, and future, you could do so at mybtrn.com. That's mybtrn.com, and we'll see you all on the radio real soon. Be peace, everyone, because peace becomes you.
communicate with your loved ones on earth and in spirit via Diane Gianlorenzo. Join Diane Gianlorenzo, Spirit Communicator for Humans and Animals, Wednesdays at 11 a.m. Eastern on the Being Talk Radio Network. Accurate, therapeutic, healing. Call Diane Gianlorenzo, Pet Psychic, at 386-308-1356 or visit DianeGianlorenzo.com.
Do you have a special gift that you'd like to share with the world? Then consider broadcasting your message on pTRN. The Being Talk Radio Network is local, national, and international broadcasting with powerful programs that enlighten minds and change lives. BTRN hosts are passionate about purpose, motivating listeners to confidently move forward in the direction of their dreams. To host a show on BTRN, call 401-640-GIFT. Become a part of the Being Talk Radio Network today and contribute to positive change tomorrow. We are BTRN, the Being Talk Radio Network.
The best way to predict the future is to create it. The Intuitive Life Coach takes a metaphysical approach to life coaching, identifying root issues, accessing key problems, and formulating a highly effective approach and resolution. Through proven coaching techniques, the Intuitive Life Coach will help you to move confidently in the direction of your dreams. Author, counselor, teacher Ron Ash is the Intuitive Life Coach. Call 424-777-LAWS or connect online at theintuitivelifecoach.me.
Capture the essence of the moment. Discover the possibilities for your future. The Tarot Life Coach uses an ancient form of counseling known as the Tarot to help you find the answers to life's many questions from an intuitive, spiritual perspective. Join psychic medium Tanya Melendez for the Tarot Life Coach, Thursdays at 11 a.m. Eastern on the Being Talk Radio Network. Romance, career, finance. Find the answers at www.tarotlifecoach.com.
Are you seeking guidance and clarity in your life? Internationally known psychic medium Sherry Hobson can guide you to a brighter future. Access your Akashic records revealing soul patterns that will help enable you to change your life or connect to your angelic guidance, spirit guides, or those who have crossed over. Schedule your private session today at 760-521-2027 or at sherryhobson.com.
True knowledge evokes wisdom. Wisdom is knowledge in practice. Selective knowledge facilitates error. In spirit is truth. Darshini in Spirit will help you find the answers you seek. Darshini sees. Internationally renowned clairvoyant and spiritual guide Darshini has a refreshingly honest and candid style that contributes greatly to her ability to counsel, heal, and guide. Motivational speaker, author, teacher. Experience Darshini in Spirit at 714-348-9994. Visit darshini-inspirit.com.
Psychic medium Catherine Glass has a delightfully pleasing, empathetic approach that significantly contributes to her ability to advise, heal, and guide. Allow Catherine Glass to help you resolve life's issues through spirit communication, psychic intuitive readings, or reconnective healing. Be inspired by Catherine Glass Mondays at 11 a.m. Eastern on the Being Talk Radio Network. Counselor, healer, teacher, Catherine Glass. Psychic medium, 978-369-9228 or catherineglass.com.
Bridge the gap between Earth and the spiritual plane of existence. Join author and psychic medium Joseph Labruto III on a multi-dimensional journey of transformation every Tuesday at 11 a.m. on Being with Ron Ash. Communicate with a deceased loved one, the Ascended Masters, spirit guides, angels, and other spiritual beings. Or ask Joseph about your career, relationship, or life path. There is more to life than what we know. Find the answers at www.psychicmediumjoseph.com.
Do you have a special gift that you'd like to share with the world? Then consider broadcasting your message on BTRN. The Being Talk Radio Network is local, national, and international broadcasting with powerful programs that enlighten minds and change lives. BTRN hosts are passionate about purpose, motivating listeners to confidently move forward in the direction of their dreams. To host a show on BTRN, call 401-640-GIFT. Become a part of the Being Talk Radio Network today and contribute to positive change tomorrow. We are BTRN, the Being Talk Radio Network.